Hi Hoover Band family, my name is Brian Motter. I'm the president of the Boosters this year. This is a big week. It is showtime. Actually, it's showtime on Tuesday. We're not even at Friday yet. On Tuesday, August 18th, is our preview show. It is for friends and family of the band. The whole football band is going to do their football band show on Tuesday, August 18th. That means you'll have the regular practice from 4 to 5:15 p.m. on Tuesday, and then the kids can change into their khaki shorts and black shirts. That means everyone should bring their khaki shorts and their black shirts to school on Tuesday morning. And then a few days later, Friday, August 21st, is our first game against Muscle Shoals right here at the Met. So kids, wear black socks, wear black shorts. And these are tall black socks. We cannot be showing skin underneath the uniform pants. Tall black socks, black shorts, and the show shirts, the new show shirts, they're in. They'll be in the cubbies on Friday for your kids to pick up. Now, a couple notes about uniforms. When your kid's in uniform, they're not allowed to have food or any kind of colored drinks, no Powerade, nothing like that. You can only have water when in uniform. So that means the best thing to do is to have dinner before returning back to the band room at call time. Parents, you can't sneak your kids' food. It will get found out and your kids will get in trouble. And you don't want to get your kids in trouble, so please don't do that. Next up, let's talk about equipment. The equipment crew is a bunch of folks that work really hard through the year to make sure everything gets onto the field and off the field for the shows. They build the props, they drive the trucks. It's a lot of fun. It's a big job, but people have a lot of fun with it. And it's a great way to get plugged into the band because you have front row seats for the show. We need at least 10 volunteers for every game. And if we can get more volunteers, that means it's going to be easier schedules for everybody. There's an interest form that you can fill out, and I've got it linked in the show notes below. Next up, let's talk about our BBQ fundraiser. This is our first opt-in fundraiser. This means you got to participate in order to qualify. So call and ask grandparents. Call your aunts and uncles, talk to coworkers, hit up friends. Everybody know, ask them if they'd like to buy something. We're selling butts and ribs. I think ribs are $35 and butts are $45, and you can order them on BoosterHub, My School Bucks, or send a check to Mr. Cicero. And after you make that payment, go to the Google form that I have below in this video after you paid and fill that out so we make sure we get the order just right. Now my family really likes to buy a couple of these things because we'll have one right away that night when we get it in, and we'll have the other one in the freezer that's saved for a rainy day. Next up, let's talk about concessions. Now, obviously, we've been shooting here at the Met, and hopefully you can get a picture of what it's like to get into the back door. We started out in the parking lot and worked our way in, and we were just at the back door where Maria is going to be there to greet you when you're doing a concession shift so she can mark you as present. Behind me is the kitchen. There's going to be a room full of people cooking hamburgers and hot dogs and chicken tenders and french fries, all kinds of stuff, popcorn. It's all going to be there. And it's all about concessions because concessions is what enables this band to do what it does. Without concessions, we'd have probably a band fee that's closer to $900 to $1,000 instead of the low $225 that we're enjoying so far. So please help us with concessions. We have opportunities for shifts on Mondays. Those are the JV games at the Ship. They count as half of a shift. We have Thursday nights, which is a prep night here at the kitchen at the Met. It's half a shift. And then Friday night games at the Met. That's a whole shift. That's the entire night. We have plenty of jobs here in the kitchen. We have the grill and the fryer and the food prep folks and the runners that carry the food to the stands. My favorite position in the kitchen is at the fryer because there's an air conditioner vent right above it. It's great for those hot August games. Then we have jobs for the cashiers and servers and the food preps over in the stands. Now remember, for opt-in, you need to have 3 whole shifts to qualify for opt-in. And if you're not opting in, the band still needs you. The band doesn't do what it does without concessions. It's an absolutely all hands on deck kind of thing to be here and working at the concessions jobs. We need everybody to participate. That way our band can be successful. If you think your kid is having a good time in the band, come and work here, because this is what enables them to do what they do. Next up, let's talk about picking up and dropping off our kids at the band room. Now, it seems like a great idea to park right there at that front door. How convenient is that? It's a great place to park if you're the only person there. But in case you haven't heard, we have a huge band. There's over 350 kids in this band. Many of them are parking in that parking lot right outside the band room door, and many of them are walking across that parking lot to go find their cars wherever they parked. We have several kids who need to use the handicap ramp that's right outside that door too, whether it's for their own needs or because they have an instrument that rolls. So when you park there, you make it really difficult for kids to come and go out of that door. And if you were the only one there, no big deal. But there's a lot of us, and you got to think about all of us, because band is not an individual activity. It's a group activity. So think like a group, not like an individual. You cannot block that ramp on any day, but on Friday nights when the buses are coming back, or even earlier in the day when they're trying to leave, when you're parked there, you make it hard for the buses to come and go. And when you do that, you get booster parents who are very upset, and even more upset band directors. And they will come visit you and have an unpleasant conversation to find out why exactly you feel like you're entitled to park right there. Don't park there. Instead, park in front of the Performing Arts Center. That's a great place to park. Park in front of the school itself in those visitor spots. That is a fabulous place to park. Or there's a giant parking lot across the little road that leads into Hoover. You can park there, and that'll be a great place because you can tell the kids, I'm just across the street. If you're there when people need to come, especially for those buses, don't be surprised when you get a visit from somebody who doesn't want you there. And many of us have been out there in the heat with your kids, helping all night long, and the last thing we want is to be delayed so that we can go home too. So don't park there. Don't park there at any time. Don't pick up and drop off. Don't claim that you're not parking, you're just picking up and dropping off. That doesn't count, it's no better. Okay, it's really hot, the fans are blowing. Let's wrap this thing up. I got a few final thoughts for you. First up, have you signed up for BoosterHub? We're gonna keep asking this question because we need everybody to help. We need everybody to do some time, spend some time in these concession shifts, in these stands working. We have shifts for anything you want to do, any job that you think you might enjoy doing, whether it's cashier, food prep, runner, all of them. We've got positions open for all of the positions right now. So get logged into BoosterHub, go to the calendar, find this Friday's football game, and volunteer for a position in the concession stands. Remember, you need 3 of those shifts to qualify for opt-in. Also, the senior fee of $30 is due now. So parents of seniors, get into the senior parent group me chat and find out how to pay. There's a lot of extracurricular things that goes on for seniors, and that $30 goes a long way to covering it all. And I said it already once, but it's going to be hot this Friday on August 21st, the Muscle Shoals game. So our merch, we're still selling fans, cooling towels, and beach towels. And I know at least 2 of those are going to help you out this Friday. So go to BoosterHub's store link and see the fans and the cooling towels we have for sale. We have most of that in stock, so you can get it turned around immediately. You would have it with you on Friday. Also, please support the Buccanettes at their Sunshine Nutrition Spirit Day. It's on August 21st from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. 20% of all the sales on that day will benefit our Buccanettes. And finally, I want to say a huge thank you to all of the volunteers who helped today at Met Move-In Day. We had a lot of help, and today we finished in record time. Normally it goes until about 11:30, maybe even 12. Today, a lot of us were able to go home at 10:15 a.m. We were only here for 2 hours. It was fantastic. You all did great. The stands look good. The kitchen looks great. We are ready to go and to sell a lot of concessions. And we're going to do a lot of water and a lot of drinks. So please come out and support the band, support the football team, and buy plenty of concessions. And as always, never be flat, always be natural, and we'll see you really soon. Bye-bye.